Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated.
Ooh, this one's tied. Hello, everyone. I have this one on a little snug. But hey, Nick, how goes it? Yeah, this one's a wee bit snug. I gotta get adjusted just right. It's definitely, I don't think it's gonna fall off. That's not a problem. But I got this one. I gotta trim the bangs on this one too. I got this one a little on the snug side. I don't know how. Hey, Jason P, how goes it? Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, Jason, with dealing with all those hospital trips, I have added Brompton Cocktail onto my playlist when I drive. So, hey, Brazzy, this is too snug. This is way too snug. I might have to undo it a wee bit. That's okay. Thanks, Jason. Have a good evening at your end, I guess. Yeah. Late afternoon. It's barely afternoon in my neck of the woods. That's right. Yeah. Thank you, and thank you. Yeah. Hopefully all this shit will be over soon. And it'll just be praying for recovery. No. So how's everybody doing? Yeah. One thing about this darker wig, I can see the pieces easier. I even tried to put on a little bit of blue eyeshadow, but it doesn't really show up over the brown. It just looks gray. So wow, this is snug. This is really, really snug. But I like this one, but it's kind of, I don't know. I like the waves. I like the fullness. I wish it was white. Just like an ombre white. I found a couple that I liked. But I don't know. Maybe next Monday I'll have it so that I can break out that that blackish brown one needs a lot of brushing. So hello, I can see you. Come on. There you go. So the reason I asked why this is titled the way it is, what if disclosure happens? I was listening to Dabu 7 on my way back from the tannery, and they were talking about, or he was talking about, what is it? Nostradamus and Baba Venga? I think that's what it was. I think it's in the title of his video. And what they both had predicted coming up. Let's see, Dabu, way back here. Yeah, no, Dabu. Baba Venga. That was her name, Baba Venga. She was a prediction lady who went blind at the age of 12, and that's where she picked up her abilities. And yeah, it's not one of my favorites, but it's just one of them I got. I just threw on, and it's way too tight right now. Way too tight. I know it's kind of hard not to like white because this is so gray and my hair is so white. My hair is just shy of Edgar Winter white, and that really ages me. But there was talk about, she had talked about before she passed away, I think in 96, of possible disclosure happening in 25. And Nostradamus talked about wars and stuff happening in 25. What are people going to do if these little green men are real? You know, how are most of the population going to handle it, especially when they can't look up from their phones? I mean, I always say, like the Fox Mulder poster, I want to believe, but now it needs to read, I want to believe until the government told me they were real. People say I see orbs, I see drones, I see, I'm sure a lot of them are just people popping up their own drones just to see or get in on their little 5 minutes of fame. But uh what if they are real? What are people going to do? What if they are the fallen? Or if they are the Anunnaki returning? What's most of the population going to do? I think most of them are going to freak out. How is that line in the Bible? Men's hearts will fail them. I can't remember the rest of it. Growing up Catholic, you don't have to memorize all that shit that like Baptists do. But how many won't handle it? If it is come true, if it is real, how many are going to end up just deciding they can't do this plane anymore? It's part of the reason I try to learn a little bit about everything. I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's the fallen; they're returning." How do we know they're the fallen? Yeah. Oh, no kidding. I mean, hey, Larry. What are you clawing at, cat? Come on, you can come in. Hey, quit clawing at the carpet. I'm gonna throw something at you. Stop clawing at the carpet. That got him. I threw my little container of sewing clips. Didn't hit him. Just got him to move to another piece of the carpet. That little asshole. Better shove him outside. Yeah. Allegedly, the Nephilim started eating people and then each other, and but a lot of people go, well, they're coming down, they're demons. Well, how the hell do you know? Well, they're the bad guys. How do you know? I mean, sure, there's good and bad on both sides. Could we get both kinds, maybe? This is tight. This is tight. Ain't gonna go anywhere, but it's tight. I need blood in my head. I'm not gonna be running around afraid of them. If they do show up, I'm not gonna run out and greet them either, like that poor girl on Independence Day on the top of the RCA building. But I'll probably just sit back and watch people freak out. Right. I've wanted to believe since I read Betty and Barney Hill's book when I was, I think, late grade school. So, good God, this is tight. I don't know how long I'll be able to wear this one. But, like I've seen a few things, and then I saw an orb that had no red or blinking lights at all. It just kind of shined almost to North Bend on I-90. Didn't show up on flight radar. And then, I'm driving, I look up and I'm watching it. I look back to the road and I look back up again, it's gone. Where if it was a plane and it needed a flight path towards SeaTac, I could see which direction it needed to go, and it was just completely gone. So, we're in some strange times. There was it's been said for years that the interdimensionals won't let us detonate. Uh, hey, suspicious. Detonate a how's the way to word it? One that again, this ages me. Something like Doctor Strangelove, where Slim Pickens, wrote it down into Japan. That they won't let us do that again because it not only ripples through it's not only has an effect here in this vibrational frequency, this realm, this 3D matrix we are stuck in, but it reverberates to the rest of the dimensions. So if these little silver balls are real, is that why they're here right now? Are they trying to stop? And if the wars stop, will they go away? Yeah. Because they go over bases. They go over military bases. And I know China's got its own game going on with these got to be cut. Their technology is way far ahead than our government thinks there is. But I think there's more, and I think most of the public won't know how to deal with it. They're so sidetracked with, oh, they're just drones. They're just someone else's, someone's out playing in their backyard. You saw the reaction and how long that lasted to that thing that happened in Las Vegas. It just, it all, and then Miami. That was an awful lot of cop cars for a couple of kids fighting. 25 is going to be interesting. I just ask if shit's going to hit the fan. Can it be after my surgeries? Yeah. Because just don't have a good feeling this coming year. I hope there's change, but I'm not having a good feeling at all. I'm not. I mean, I'd like to see something spectacular and neat, but yep. Okay, now suspicious. What about, how they say there's a firmament? I haven't quite figured that thing out yet. I think they tried to show us in Star Trek, but the way they made it look, it was at the edge of the solar system. If these things are, yeah, there's weird rocks and rocks. It looks like it has a European plug-in piece to it, and what if they say, okay, they're coming out of the ocean, they're coming from the ocean. What if the ocean is a portal? What if those water levels that are separate from the ocean because they're so salty is part of the portal? If allegedly we can't go out, but other things can come in through there, we can't go out. Do we get reset once we figure out how to go out through there? And I agree. This planet cannot be 3 billion years old and us just here for the last, let's see. How old is Göbekli Tepe? 12,000 years? And us just here for 12,000 years? I don't think so. So, I've been thinking about that all day. What if Pacific Rim was right? And CERN being active. Yeah. Thank you. It's too snug. It's too snug. I'm gonna take this off and redo it. Oh, I should show you now. I found a couple. I know one I'm gonna probably get come. Where's just regular? Come payday. Not quite the multicolored one yet, but not exactly sure why in heaven's name this poor lady is supposed to have antlers coming out of her head, but she does. Why does she have antlers? They're so weird. They're not even real. They've been just photoshopped in. Don't get it. But I like it. I'll definitely, as long as those bangs are, have to trim them. But they've got one. Is this the same one I'm looking at? Maybe. Kind of like that one too, but I don't know. I think that one's pretty too. But I don't know. I like those colors. Mhm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The pyramids are not 6,000 years old. That's the biggest pile of shit I've ever heard. Oh, thanks, son. It's actually tight enough it's messing with my sinuses. But yeah, the what do you call it? Younger Dryas was basically that event they had was basically that big flood that the world had to face. Oh man. Mm. I gotta figure out how to loosen it. Mm. Mm. I got too tight in the back. Oh, if I get it to sit on there a little bit better, it'd be easier. But yeah, I like that one. I'm tempted to get that one. I could hide. It's still light enough; it might hide the grays. No, I can't quite do pink hair. That's cute. It's a little too. Why in the God's green earth did they do this to photos? I mean, really? See, that one looks average. That one looks spider webby, but no big deal. That one's cute. They left it alone. What? Ah! Hold on. Slow down. What did they give this one? Ant- reindeer antlers? Now I've completely lost where I was. Yeah. I'm not sure what they thought they were going to do. Oh, Santa Claus. That's pretty. Don't know if I could do blonde. Oh, cats. It's one nice thing about having cats. You never know if it's just the door opening by itself or the cat opening it for you. But, still think that I might order that one next payday. I kind of like it. I think it's neat. But red, I don't think my face would do red. I have too much red in it already. Yeah, because me and where to go? Hello. I mean, that's a pretty red. That's just close, but not quite as bright as my hair was when I hit it with the sun in. But I just don't. My face is so red. The red brings out the yellow in my face. It's really weird. So yeah, I just can't swing. I swing to, I think, every color but red. So that's about the color my oldest beard was until it started turning gray. It was that red right there. But yeah, it's cute, but I just can't do that color red. So hey, Sandy. Mm. My sinuses are like, oh, and I did this one time and had to survive through a dinner with it way too tight. I finally had to go to the bathroom and redo it. Oh. But my black ones, I'm gonna see if I can do this without turn that one off and turn this one on for a bit. I'm cold, but if I turn them both on, well, it's gotta be plugged in first. That makes a difference. And if I turn them both on, this electricity from, I think it's new enough to have a breaker that doesn't take a penny, you know, when you've oh, that's cold air at first. You know, it doesn't have the old breaker board with the little twist in fuses and on a pinch you could get a penny and work it. And this has a switch, so it's been updated probably in the 70s. Doesn't like it if I run both heaters at one time. So, but I might dig out my box of wigs and start having fun with them. Just not this time. Yeah, I wonder if I could dye this one. I could probably dye this. I could probably dye this one a purple. No, I got it off of Amazon, and it's really amazingly, it's really thick in the back. So I could probably dye it purple and get away with it. Okay, now too warm. All right. No. There we go. 68. It's not today. So what are we looking at? I should put up my peel box, and people can send me wigs that they want to see me in. All right, where am I at? Because I wanted to see what that link was. I can't see much. Okay, tone myself down. Oh yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. Yeah. It's not such a contrast. But I wish I had light outside to see. But the one thing I do like about because my own hair is white, and B, I don't have to hide all the baby hairs. I don't have to slick it all down with the gel and so when I go to take it all off, you can hear my hair crunch. So I do have a long, straight white one that's partial human hair. It's an ombre again. So it kind of doesn't look like I'm doing a cosplay of Sailor Moon or something. Oh, okay. All right. You're warm, but a little too warm. Face that way. Get some heat, but not all of it. So it's okay, Paola. It's okay. You got here when you were meant to get here. Yep. The gray kind of goes with the eyeshadow I have on, which was supposed to be blue. No. I didn't want to go too blue either. And look like I stepped out of 1973. So, yeah. But I might dye this one or find a purple one like it. Just for the fun of it. So, someone will probably think I'm a Karen if I dye my hair. I have a colored wing up. Oh, God, I can't. I saw that. Oh, imagine that. Well, they said they hadn't identified the suspect, but I kind of had a good idea. So, sure. I like that blue. That's pretty blue. Yeah. Yeah. Just because someone doesn't celebrate that holiday doesn't mean you have to ruin that holiday for someone else. I mean, it's like you're not gonna win people to your side doing that shit, you know? Oh, okay. Um, I don't understand why people do this and think it's their calling. Mm-mm. I don't. I mean, it makes no sense to me. My attitude. Oh, she took the blue. Okay. My attitude is if your God tells you to kill someone, you're not following a God, you're following a demon. So, it's a shame. And I know Christmas, like, we don't have didn't Christmas used to last like a week in the UK? Well, like 200 some years ago? It the commercialism starts 2 months in advance, but the day is gone and over, and people are just like, it's done, it's over. They don't even, you know, smell resin. I'm gonna smell resin now for the rest of my life. I'm almost done with Rogers. I've got the red in there. I got it set, and then I put the black, and I fit it. Oh, that's what I was gonna show people. So I showed Todd. I figured out a way to get my name on my artwork. Will that move? Nope, that won't do it. There we go. Maybe I should work on cutting it a lot better so it looks a little, I need one of those nice big paper cutters. I kick myself for not getting the one I saw at Value Village in Issaquah, but I'm like, hey, where the hell am I going to put it right now? Because it's one of the big art classroom cast iron, interchangeable blade. No, I kicked myself. The only one are $20. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, they don't do that here anymore. Keith has that time off from Christmas Eve till New Year, but they voted to start doing that years ago instead of taking all the little piddly holidays, taking all the bank holidays off. They just grouped it all into here's your major holidays, and we'll have a week off at Christmas. So, oh, fun. Yeah, they don't want to. I heard about it from? Pastor Paul Begley. But my name's upside down. But yeah, I'd like to trim them up a little bit, but they're bitty, and I mean they're tiny. Stop showing this. I don't need to show this anymore. I don't know how y'all can see. This how tiny those little words are. Just put it on a really tiny, thin layer of clear resin, so it shows up. God, if I take this wig off right now, I'm gonna look like a drag queen, full makeup, and then one of those. I don't have all my hair in a hairnet like a lot of people do. I just have a. I can't even see it because I think I took it with me. A little velvety thing that I think that adds to the tightness. Okay, yeah, I know Boxing Day, yeah, and then that looks terrible. Epiphany supposed to be at the 6th of January, allegedly, even though time-wise it doesn't work when the wise men showed up. God, how do men run around with these damn things on and prance around in full makeup? I don't know. So, oh, I used to have colored contacts in high school. My eyes were aqua. Yeah, everything looked aqua because that was before the days when they actually made it so your pupil was where it was clear. Everything had an aqua tinge to it. Yeah, they do. That's right. All that hair glue and stuff, and no. Oh, yep. It was different. And then once they got to the where it was clear, I had light gray ones. So like wolf gray. Yep. And then I had kids and had to spend my money responsibly. For things like diapers, formula, food. Yeah. But in high school, when it wasn't my money I was spending, it was my parents. You set yourself up. Okay, can I go up 1 degree then, please? Or whatever I just did. Yeah, I had fun playing with it. All right, so what are we at? What is the... Okay. Oh, Mud Fossil. I've watched this stuff, and I'm pretty sure those are giant trees. Like Devil's Tower. It's a tree stump. People are like, well, how can they be giant trees? I'm like, really? There can be giant trees because you can have a 7-foot wingspan on a dragonfly. So yeah, there can be giant trees. I mean, can you imagine that thing coming at you? What did I do? What did I hit? No. Temperature. Yeah. So if you can have a 7-foot wide, bigger wingspan than a bald eagle insect run at you, you can have a giant tree. So there was one Mr. MBB did, which really got me thinking. Someone sent it to him. Some valley, some ridge line and everything. It looked like the veins of a leaf. It was really, really cool looking. So nothing surprises me. No. Our whole history's been a lie. It's like Zachary Damon has an interesting book out I've started to read. It's on my Kindle. I want to get it in paperback though. And some shows here on YouTube on like Tartaria. So this thing is slowly sliding backwards. Ugh. Yeah. Did I feel? I am not used to this. I'll trim these a little bit more. They got to go past my eyelashes. Yeah, The mud flood they talk about. I mean, we've all talked about it here before. The fact that I think the Mandela effect is seeing how fast they can change our history in front of our eyes. So, but I mean, a lot of people will be in shock because that's not what the mainstream media told them was going on. That's not what I learned in school. Just because you learned it in school doesn't mean it's right. I mean, just because, I don't know. I remember when there was an education. Kids actually got an education. Not this, let's just pass them through so we can get our money so we have room for more kids. It could be. All our timelines are so fucked up. Like I said, I know there's a Stouffer's stovetop stuffing. It takes you about 4 hours to go through images, but you will find it. And I forgot to tell Keith to take a screenshot because he's like, I'm sure we have that, and it took him about 4 hours going through. And this is through Google, just spinning, going through images. He found the stovetop stuffing, Stouffer's stovetop stuffing. Excuse me, rented lips. Stouffer's stovetop stuffing. So, no, oh my God, it's ET Phone Home. No, it's not ET Home Phone. No, he wasn't retarded. He was a space alien. Yeah. Yep. History is told by the winners. You never get the loser's side. And this is why I tell the daycare kids, hey, you want to know you're going to get history down here 3 or 4 years down the road? Oh, well, this faction over here in this country in the Middle East attacked this country during a festival. I said, I'm going to let you know. They ain't going to tell you in the book, but the country they attacked, that's the country who created and funded them along with the United States. Yeah. Just like the other two baddies, we're all snuggly with the 3-letter agencies. So we create our own bad guys. It's like I want to do a t-shirt, and I got to get on Spring and figure that out because I have a storefront. I just got to use it. One that says the government, because I've printed it out for myself in a screen print. Yep. Exactly. And it says the government sells you fear so it can be your savior. I need to put that as a bigger t-shirt for other people to purchase. Because I threw away my white latex ink, so I need new stuff. But yeah, I need to turn that one into a t-shirt. God, I remember watching the movie in the theater twice. Oh, I know. And evidently we sent money to Iran. It's like, when did the United States become the funding both sides? Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. And what did Franklin say? If you give up freedom for security, you deserve neither, or is it you give up liberty for security, you deserve neither liberty or security? Yeah. Yeah. I always thought it was real. It's right in the entrance of the Mediterranean Sea. Are they trying to say it's not real now? Neanderthals live there. There's caves. Mm-hmm. was it? Someone was talking about how they were proud that they gave propaganda to to the people. They were proud that they were shoving propaganda at them. Like, what's wrong with you? You know? Yeah. Earlier than I was supposed to again, but I could at least 2 tanning days in a row before I go. Because I probably won't be able to tan other than what I can cover up come hiking season. They probably won't want that skin being tanned right away. So. Oh, yeah. Thing is, we don't have the technology that a lot of places think we have. That's that's in a large enough amount to make a difference. Other countries, well, what was it? Was it Iran that? Oh God, was it Iran who took over? Had the ability to hijack one of our drones. So, yeah, I do. Oh yeah, we do. Operation Paperclip. Hold on, guys. Hello? This is her. Oh, okay. Hi. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Hold on, let me find a piece of paper real quick and an actual pen that writes. Okay. All right, pre-op. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. January 23rd at 11? Sure. And this is back in her Seattle office, right? Okay. Give it to me again because I know you guys are moving. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Okay, got it. All right. I shall see you guys on the 23rd at 11. All right. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. Okay. No. All right, guys. Oh, God, I'm cold. Okay, so it looks like on the 11th I have to go figure this out for a pre-op to tell her. Where is the 11th? Not the, no, the 23rd. 23rd. Okay, that's Thursday. Come on. Highlight the 23rd. Let's see. How do I edit? That's fine for now. Now that at least it's up there. Yep. And Trump's putting the kink in all that global unity. And do you remember what Reagan said? It would take something like an alien invasion for all of us to work together. And now we have all those drones. So this room's gonna get cold. The fire's out, and I turn that off. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I gotta go. Make sure I gotta text hubby. Make sure he gets this days in off, so we can get it off. And I gotta go look for a place to stay. But yeah, I'll be back Monday, guys. I will be back Monday. And then I gotta get this thing off too. It's killing me. My sinuses are starting to hurt down in here. So I love you all. And like I said, I'll be back Monday with a different wig on. Whee! But not this one. This is too tight. All right, guys. All my love, Miss Dragon. Yeah, gotta start looking for a place to stay on the Airbnbs. So, maybe I'll find one and I'll let you guys know on Monday. This circle never ends of medical appointments, does it, as we get older? So I shall catch you all on the flip side.
Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.